Ambassador, how much sincerity do you expect from the two leaders behind closed doors?
Well, I hope that they'll be very frank with one another, but especially I hope that President Trump is very clear with President Putin that most of the responsibility for the breakdown in relations lies with Russian misbehavior, especially their aggression against Ukraine, the annexation of Crimea, their reckless approach to their intervention in Syria. So there's a lot to talk about, but first we have to see whether President Trump states those kinds of firm positions up front.
Yes, how much will this meeting, and we shouldn't forget that two secretaries of state are also meeting today as well, how much will this meeting between the leaders be about repairing relations and moving forward, and how much will it be about specifics on Syria, on sanctions?
Yeah. Well, there is some urgent, immediate business for them to talk about, including North Korea's continued provocations with its nuclear and missile tests. So Russia and the U.S. could do better in cooperating to address that problem. Same on Syria, where the continued violence continues, but there could be a turning point with the fall of Raqqa and the at least breakup of the center of ISIS in its so-called caliphate. So a better alignment of Russian and American strategies could help protect civilians from further destruction and perhaps promote a political solution. But Ukraine has to be part of this discussion, even if President Putin would rather not discuss it, because that's where the whole international order broke down, when the Russians attacked Ukraine 4 years ago. President Trump and Secretary Tillerson have just appointed a special diplomatic envoy to increase U.S. engagement on Ukraine. I think that's a good step. And if the Russians are prepared to talk more directly with the U.S. Could perhaps help the Ukrainians and the Germans and French, who have been in charge of this up till now, to actually solve one of the major irritants in East-West relations. So I hope that that issue is not bypassed because of more immediate issues like Syria.